Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host on Intellect Digest, and we are back with another Lava product. This is the Lava Iris X5 and they mention it very clearly on the box. It's made for selfies. The hero feature on this phone is the front facing 5 megapixel camera which comes with autofocus as well as flash. This is a pretty advanced camera which has been put on front of this phone, and the specifications are mentioned at the rear, and there is a special mention of the front camera which says 5 megapixel autofocus, Omni BSI camera sensor with 4 element lens, wide angle viewing of 84 degrees and LED flash. This is first time we are seeing a front facing camera with LED flash. So let me quickly unbox the same and show you what all it comes with. In this video I'm going to give you a overall review of this phone with display quality, design. I'll give you a gameplay demo, benchmarks. I'll also give you video and audio playback test. So pretty much all you want to know before you want to make a purchase of the Lava Iris X5, and also we'll give you some camera samples by clicking some pictures right away in front of you. So the first thing in the box is the Lava Iris X5 itself. Let me keep this aside for a moment and show you what all comes with it. We also get a leather flip cover, which is a pleasant surprise because I was not expecting this, but it's always good to have company provided flip covers because they fit very well and they are also very premium quality. It has leather back and leather front, and it fits at the back of your phone, and you have to remove the back flap and put it in, so it will not increase the thickness too much. So this is the first thing that we get. Next is the earphones. The earphones quality looks better than average that we have seen before. This is standard 3.5 mm and comes with inline microphone and comes with a button to accept or reject the calls. These are in the ear earphones which come with decent quality, and they have anti-tangle cable. These are not standard rounded cables, but these are flat cables. So I'm impressed with the way they have been improving quality. The quality of the flip cover as well as the earphone is pretty good. Let's see what else. So this is the standard micro USB to USB cable. I'll keep this aside. And this is a battery which has been provided. This is 2100 milliamp battery, pretty slim. So to keep the phone slim, they have reduced the thickness of the battery as well. This is very slim. The phone itself is also very slim. The visual appeal of the phone is very good. There is standard wall charger, a few manuals here. So this is the user manual and warranty guide, and you have a screen protector in the box, which is again a big plus. So you get a screen protector in the earphones, flip cover, standard wall charger, user manual, etc. Let me keep everything aside and get back to the phone. So we are back to the phone, and let me remove the protective plastic case at the front. So this is the 5-inch HD capacitive display that you have at front, and this is the 5 megapixel camera that you can see here. I'll boot it up in a while. Before that, I'll show you the phone in design and build. So the side is pretty plain, and there is one button which is power or wake up key provided here. The phone feels very nice to touch. The back is soft to touch and has been finished nicely. The rear gets dual LED flash with an 8 megapixel BSI sensor camera. There is secondary mic hole for noise cancellation. On top you have a charging port, and you have a standard 3.5 mm audio jack. On the left side you get a volume rocker, again finished nicely in soft touch material. On the bottom you get the primary microphone hole, and the back opens up, so there is a small indent. Let me open the back flap. And this is a dual SIM phone. You have SIM 1, which is standard size WCDMA GSM phone SIM, and the other one is a micro SIM. There is also a micro SD card slot for memory expansion. This one gets 8 GB of internal memory. Let me put the slim battery inside and boot this phone. And we are back. The phone is up and we have set it up. We have installed some applications, including the benchmarks of Antutu, Nina Mark II. We have also installed Frontline Commando, Subway Surf to show you the gaming performance of this phone. Let me dim the brightness a little so that you can see the display and phone a bit easy. It is set to very high brightness. This seems more like it. So first thing I'll talk about is the display, and we'll quickly jump to the camera after that because the camera is the hero feature here. The display is 5-inch high definition display, and the color quality is simply amazing. The viewing angles are great, and you can see the display from steep angles. This is an OGS or one glass solution display where there is very little gap between the display and the top glass, and as you can see the clarity contrast is amazing on the display. So I just love the way this phone looks and the kind of display that it offers. Now let me quickly jump into camera, which is one of the most important feature of this phone. This is made for selfies, so I'll start the camera and we'll jump to the front camera right away. So this is the front facing camera, and as you can see, it has a flash right on the top. So I can take a shot just like this. It fires the flash automatically and takes a picture, and the pictures come out to be with good quality of details. This is the front facing 84 degrees wide lens which is provided over here. So this is pretty cool. So let me go back to the rear camera and show you how the rear camera is like. So this is the rear camera, which is 8 megapixel. Again, it is touch to focus and gives you pretty sharp quality. Let me quickly take a shot of here, this box, and let me show you how well it performs here. You can read the text in the image. The image has come out to be very crisp and clear. So in terms of quality, the camera is pretty good both at front and the rear, and the front camera gets a 5 megapixel sensor which is 84 mm wide and has a flash which is right here on. So it is pretty cool. Let me show you the camera interface and the modes that you get with this camera. So this looks like the stock Android camera app, and it does not look like has been tweaked too much. So you have the still mode, the video mode, the panorama mode. You have the control for all the settings over here, which includes the front and reverse camera. This is very much like the stock Nexus kind of interface that we get on Android KitKat. Let me get back to the rear camera. You can control the ISO, flash settings, etc. from here, color, temperature, white balance. So it gives you a lot of control. Apart from that, you can go into settings and set the picture quality, metering, and kind of settings that you want for the video as well as the still photography on the Lava Iris X5. The camera app is easy to use, detailed, as well as gives you good quality pictures and images. Both the rear camera and the front camera is autofocus. The rear camera comes with dual LED flash, so you can take very good pictures even in very dark conditions. The dual LED flash means that it will be high intensity light through these flashlights. After we have talked about the camera, let me get back to the next very important thing, which is gaming. So I'll quickly kill all the background apps and jump to our first game, which is the Subway Surf. After that, we'll play Frontline Commando 2, and after that I'll show you the benchmarks and talk about the specifications of this phone. The colors are coming out to be really nice. The frames are freezing, so graphics are kind of questionable here. The display quality is amazing, but I don't think the GPU is very much apt for gaming on this phone. I also tested some benchmarks on graphics, and I'll show you they are not very encouraging. So I'll quickly exit from this game and we'll play the Frontline Commando, which is a much heavy graphics game, which will be a real test for this phone. And here we are with the Frontline Commando 2, and surprisingly it's performing better than what I was getting with the Subway Surfer. It's kind of smoother experience, but yes, it is not as smooth as we have seen on the likes of Redmi 1S and Moto G and other phones in this segment. This phone is priced around 8 to 9,000 rupees, and I'm surprised that it is playing very well here, but it was not playing that smooth on the Subway Surfer. I'm able to shoot easily, I'm able to aim well, play this game with ease on the Lava Iris X5. So when it comes to gaming, I have mixed feelings for this, because the Subway Surf was not playing as smooth, but the Frontline Commando is playing very well on the Lava Iris X5. After that quick gaming session, let me also show you the benchmarks for this phone. This phone on Antutu benchmark, this is the latest version 5, has scored around 11,900. It gets a 1.2 GHz quad-core CPU from Broadcom, and it has a 1280 by 720p high definition display. It gets 1 GB of RAM and 8 GB internal memory. Let me quickly show you how much of storage is available for the user. So So as you can see, there is 3.5 GB user available space, out of which 3.2 GB is available. So it is pretty decent, and you can install a micro SD card and expand the capacity further if you need. The benchmark scores on Nina Mark II are not very encouraging. It is showing me 33.1 frames per second. It has a Video Core 4 hardware GPU and runs at 1280 by 720p display resolution. You can play mid-level games like Frontline Commando 2 easily, but it may not be very well performing at heavy games like the Real Racing 3 and Asphalt 8. Now let me show you how the video playback looks like. We are streaming this video from our video channel on YouTube, and this is streaming in high quality. So see it for yourself how crisp and clear the display is. The scratch resistant glass that it gets, it does not get the Gorilla Glass 3, but it gets the Dragon Tail glass, which is as hard and as good. You cannot scratch the surface easily, so it is very good and well protected glass surface on the. So in my opinion, the display is working really well when it comes to video playback. The video streaming is smooth and the display and graphics are coming out nice. The speaker, however, at the rear are not that loud. Let me play some music and show you how loud the speakers are. In my opinion, the speakers are not exceptionally loud, but they are decent for normal video consumption and normal speakerphone operation. It will not be a problem. But if you are expecting very loud speakers, they are not very loud. When we are talking about the speakers and music, let me also talk about the earphones. I have tested them with the FM radio and the quality comes out to be amazing. Also with the music playback from YouTube, it is very loud and very clear. These are one of the best earphones that I have seen in sub 10,000 rupees phones. The bundled earphone quality is really good and much better than my expectations. In terms of software, you are already running 4.4.2 KitKat on this phone, which is a big plus, so you need not wait for any software updates. It gives you a very stock Android experience, which is very pleasing and gives a very nice display. So summing up my review of the Lava Iris X5, overall it is great for a selfie camera. The rear camera and front camera are both very good. The display is amazing. The video playback and audio playback on the earphones is very good. The speakers are not that loud. The build quality, design, sleekness, form factor, and the overall packaging with a flip cover that you get and the kind of accessories that come with it make it a really good value proposition. Some downsides of this phone is that the CPU and the GPU are not very high performing. So if you're looking for a phone for gaming, this may not satisfy your needs to the best extent. But if you're looking for a phone with great camera, good software, and an amazing display, this is one of the best phones in the price segment that you can get and comes with latest software as well. This is all we have on our review of the Lava Iris X5. If you want to purchase this phone, I'm leaving some direct link in the description section below where you can get the best deals on the Lava Iris X5. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below, and for more such videos, make sure you press the subscribe button. If you have any questions or queries regarding Lava X5, make sure you drop a comment in the comment section below. We'll come back with a follow-up video with answers to your questions. This is all we have on this one. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.